Welcome to Kaizen Debates number 31, School Dress Codes. Should schools have dress codes? Some teachers say uniforms help students do well in school. Others say they spoil kids' creativity. Who do you think is right? Before we begin our discussion, let's learn a few of the words you will hear throughout the debate. Dilemma. Dilemma is a noun that means a choice between two equal options. Hinder. Hinder is a verb that means to prevent. Mandatory. Mandatory is an adjective that means required. And now back to our debate. Should schools have dress codes? How would you feel if you arrived at school one day wearing the exact same outfit as everyone else? For some kids, this happens every day. They go to school where uniforms are mandatory. These days, more and more schools are making students wear uniforms. How come, you might ask? Well, teachers at these schools say that uniforms help students to focus on their studies, rather than on their fashion dilemmas. They also say that uniforms level the playing field among students from different economic backgrounds. The stress of having the latest clothes can be intense, and not all kids can afford to keep up with the new fashions. Other schools have refused to adopt uniforms. These schools say that clothes offer kids and teens a healthy way to be creative. Clothes help kids express their individuality. They also say that uniforms make students uncomfortable, which makes it hard for them to study. What do you think? Should schools have dress codes? Let's hear the affirmative position. The yes. Give us a break. There's too much competition over clothing in schools today. Kids should focus on their schoolwork rather than on appearances. They should also be finding better ways to express their individuality. Choosing a sweater to wear isn't creative. And there are bigger problems associated with clothes. Gangs identify themselves by certain colors and symbols. School uniforms get rid of this problem. Let's hear the negative position. The no. Are you kidding? Putting on a tie doesn't make someone any smarter. Uniforms only make kids uncomfortable. They don't turn kids into better students. More important, uniforms hinder free thinking and teach kids to conform. The solution to problems such as gang violence is to encourage kids to think for themselves and to not follow the crowd. Making kids wear uniforms teaches the opposite lesson. Now it's your turn. Consider both sides. Why do you think some teachers would like dress codes for students? Why do you think some parents don't support dress codes?